Good evening and welcome to HIIT for this evening. If you have any questions, if you are watching this remotely, then please do let me know. If you are watching this live, of course, you can unmute yourself and ask me anything you'd like to, as long as it's relevant and appropriate. You are going to be recorded, but it's going to be me that's being recorded, not yourself. Please do keep the camera on if you would like to comment. If not, by all means, turn it off, no problem. And we've got a fun one today. Oh, yes. I hope there's a little bit of energy left there for Monday evening. We're going to start, I've split it into 4 sections. We're going to start with full body, then we're splitting it out to upper, then we're splitting it out to lower. So there's quite a few different moves here. We'll give it a go. There's always a way of doing it. Progressed is always a way of doing regressed. I will show you both. So depending on how you're feeling this evening, if you're just like, oh my God, I can't do anything, just do the regressed version, not a problem. If you want to go completely mental, I'll show you how to make that a lot worse. So first of all, let's just make sure that you've got a little bit of space, and we'll just do teeny tiny full body warm up, and then we will get going with the first section, which is full body. Right, okay, so if you want to put any music on as well, you are muted, so no problem whatsoever. I can't because it won't let me upload it otherwise. Full stretch up, nice, big stretch, deep breath in, up into your toes if you can. And then bringing it down, and let's go again just because it's nice. All the way up and stretch, onto a rack, that's it, and down. Okay, let's roll the shoulders just a couple of times one way, a couple of times the other way, and then let's get the full motion of your shoulders. We're going to need them. So all the way around, and let's do a few more all the way the other round. Just try really hard not to body roll this one, and let's bring our arms across and just stretch out chest and your shoulder blades back. Okay, for those of you who've been typing today, let's just give those wrists a little roll and give it a shake out. Okay, just for your neck, just come to the side, just really try and stretch your shoulders down and then up and over. Just get a little bit of a stretch on the go. It's very likely to be tight. One side then the other side. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Bring yourself down so you can just see chest, floor, whichever comes first, then up, just look up slightly through to the center, looking down, just really stretch the neck out and back up. Right, let's just roll those hips. So a little bit of back and forth. That's it. And then just bring that back to center, and then we're coming across and out. Good. Might be a tad clicky, that's all right, as long as it's not hurting. Swapping sides just requires a bit of balance here. So if you do need to hold on to something, wall, door, piece of furniture of any description, not the person, it's completely up to you. Small dog, child, you know, whatever's around. Okay, lovely. I'm going to bring the camera down. I just want you to sort of do a little squat crouchy thing. So we're coming down and just bring your legs out. So if your feet are on the floor, fantastic. If they can't be, that's absolutely fine. Just elevate your heels slightly. And it's more about just stretching your inner thigh. Deep breath in and release. And then stretch out again. Deep breath in and stretch. Lovely. Head down, bum up. And just holding it here for a second. Oh, that stretch and those hamstrings. And roll it up and bring yourself, give yourself a little shake. Right. Okay, so let's going with that full body start, number 1. So we are going to do, so this is a lot of it is combined because it's full body. There's 2 sort of things mushed together. And yes, I have made it up. So we'll see how this goes. So we're going to do, now this one you're going to have to watch. Okay, so we're going to do, it's sort of like a little froggy kind of motion here. So we're down here, and then I want you to bring your knees together and come down. Then you're going to shoot forwards, press up, and back. So we are going at a little bit of pace here. I'll do that one again. So you're into little frog, knees together, come down, press up, and back up, push, and back to little frog. Okay, so arms, legs, everything's got to get involved here, a little bit of core as well. So let's just try that together. So bring yourself down. So I can see you. So you're into a little frog, knees together and down. You got it? Come forwards, little press up, and then push your hands back and come back to that little frog. Perfect, you got it. Right, let's start there before we start introducing anything else. So we've got that ability first. So we are going to do 40, 30, 20. So the first move is 40 seconds. The second move I tell you is 30 seconds, and the last one is 20 seconds. This is the longest one, but it takes the longest. Are we ready? 40 seconds to get our little froggy things right. 3, 2, and 1. So bring your knees together, down, press up, back up, push, and froggy. Oh my God, you're amazing. That's it. Now, this is about pace, but it's also about quality. So don't go so fast that you're mucking up the move. You're going at the correct pace for you. So actually, all of you are going at a different pace, and that's absolutely fine. It's more about getting the quality of this correct. This is not the easiest one. Get a really good quality press up in there. Excellent, you are nearly done. So in 3, 2, finishing the one you're doing. Perfect, excellent start. Right, that's your first one. Looking amazing, ladies. So your second one, oh, I'm going to say the B word. I'm doing it. Burpees, yes! Well, I had one yes. So options. Full on burpee if you'd like to, if you're feeling completely mental. If you're feeling a little bit less mental, then use a piece of furniture. So we can go for the chair burpee, I like to call it. So hands down, you are starting in. So we're coming out, back, and up. Now, if you are choosing that, you are all at fairly advanced level. I want you to go a little bit jumpy, okay? So don't just So out, back, and up. Get a little bit of pace on the go. If you feel like doing a full burpee or a chest to ground burpee or jump burpee with some kind of weird squat in the middle of it, I love it. Go for it. So this is 30 seconds, so you won't be able to get too many in. Are we ready, ladies? 3, 2, and 1. Piece of furniture if you need to, all right? That's it. That's it. So if you are using the furniture exactly as you're doing, get a little bit of pace on the go and a nice little jump. If you're completely mental, like a few of you, then we're doing some full ones. So just to remind you, out, back, and nice little jump, okay? Good. If you want to make that jump a little bit harder, you can do a squat jump or a start jump if you want to go completely mad. Love it. Woo! And 3, 2, finishing the one that you're on. Fantastic. Well done. Very, very good. Good effort. Right. And our last one, we are going to go for a Superman. So a little bit toned down, but this is the concentrating one. So we are going to go Superman or bird dog, it's also called. You're going to touch and away, touch and away. So this is a HIIT version, not the yoga or Pilates version. So we're in and out, okay? I will swap you around halfway. This is quick, okay? So you've got 20 seconds each side, not very long. Try and get a little bit of pace. And I'm going to watch you keep everything nice and steady. 3, 2, and 1, opposite hand to leg. Please don't do the same hand and leg. That's it, looking good. So you're touching in the middle, Hannah. Got it, perfect. Right, you're nearly there with the one side. And 3, 2, and 1. Swap sides, just get yourself set and go. Perfect, well changed over, lovely. Out and touch, lovely. Keep it going, you've got 10 seconds on this side, looking very strong. And 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so that is our first round, full body. Okay, now we know what we're doing. So we're going to start again with that little froggy movement. So we're squatting down, knees down, come forwards, press up, push yourself back into that little frog position. Right, just be aware of knees because this is a little bit tough on knees. Don't crack your knees on the floor. Are we ready? 40 seconds this time. 3, 2, and 1. Off you go. For purposes of recording, I'll just show everyone again. So we're into this little froggy position. You're down, forwards, press up, ideally a narrow press up, and back. Okay, elbows are slightly backwards on this one. It doesn't matter if you don't do it that way, but that is the preference. Looking good. Work your way through. You can get through quite a few in 40 seconds. Looking good. Keep it going. That's it. Work your way through. And 3, 2, finishing the one you're doing. And lovely. Okay, very quick break. And then we're going to go into that burpee of any description. Okay, so nice and gentle or full on if you want to. Okay, are we ready? In 3, 2, and 1, off we go. Excellent. Juliet, you're a star. Well done, lady. Very good. Now you can always remember we've got 30 seconds to do, so you can always change it. If you fancy doing something and then like, no, I'm knackered, I'm going to change it. Oh my God, we've got a star jump on the go as well. I'm loving this. Oh my God, another one. Fantastic. And 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Well done, ladies. Okay, quick break. And then we're going to go for those Supermen. So remember, we are going to 20 seconds. So you're out and touch, okay? And then we'll swap over. So if you're going to bring yourself down to all fours. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, and 1. One side, left and right, okay? Then right and left. Very, very good. You can get quite a lot of pace on this. This is a little bit more active rest, this one, rather than completely mental. Absolutely excellent. Okay, just a couple more this side, finishing the one you're doing. 2, 1, and nice fast swap over. Love it. Excellent work. Just keep that going. Okay, and again, if you are seeing some recording, this is what we're doing. So we're out and we're touching, out and touch, nice and long and in. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Very, very nice. Okie dokie. Right, let's move on to our second section of the evening, and that is we're going to start with upper. Okay, so it's a little bit more upper focused. Oh, you're going to love me on this. Inchworms. So crawl outs. Quite strong on the shoulders, this one. I will demo, and then we're going to go for our pike press up, which I'll demo, and then we're going to go for a crab shoulder tap. So all of which we've done before, but some of it a long while ago. So your inchworm, I'll show you to the side. So I'll have to show you quite to the front, otherwise I'll go straight to my sofa. So if you can, with your legs straight, you're coming down, and then you're walking out, holding it in that plank position just for a second, and then walking back. The most advanced one on this one, you're coming out, you're doing a press up, and then you're coming back in again, okay? Less advanced on this one is you're going to bend, okay? Bend and crawl out, and then crawling back in, and don't stand back up, okay? The up and down movement can be a little bit difficult, the level change. So you can regress that right down if you need to. Right, okay, if we're ready, let's make a start with that. You've got 40 seconds. Quite a few you can work through on that one. Off you go, ladies. Bringing it out and back up, very good. Very good. Excellent work. Just work your way through. In 40 seconds, there's not a massive hurry. That's it, just work your way through. You've got 10 seconds to go. That's probably at least time for another couple if you can. Okay, so finishing the one you're doing. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Well done. Very good. Right until the end. Okay, that's your first one. The second one, a pike press up, to remind you what that is. So we are in your pike position, which is also a downward dog. And if you can see me okay, yep. You're going to bring your head towards the floor. Now, it doesn't need to hit the floor, but it does need to go towards the floor, and your elbows are bending, and that's your pike press up, okay? If that is just far too much, bend your knees, and we're doing a normal press up, okay? And if that's too much, then you're doing a box press up. All right, so there's your options. Let's get going with that one so you don't cool down too much. 2, 1, off we go. So legs nice and straight if you can. Head towards the floor. Not the easiest, this one. So you're up into a pike as much as you can. Just get the back of those legs as well. But this is very shoulder heavy. Looking very, very, very good. That's it. Even if that bends a little one, your head does not need to hit the floor. I'd rather it didn't, to be quite honest. That's it. Good. Excellent work. And 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Knees down. Lovely. Right. Your last one in this section is a little crab shoulder tap. I have so named it. So we're going to be in a pike position, and then you're going to crab, crab, crab across, tap, tap, crab back, tap, tap, okay? Now, depending on how much space you've got in said room is how much we are actually crabbing across and back again. Anything you can do, even if it's just one across and tap, tap, one across, tap, tap, absolutely fine. Depends on how much space you've got. Not a problem. Right, okay, so let's have a little go at those. So it's quite quick, 20 seconds. You can't get that many in. 3, 2, and 1, off we go. So across, across, tap, tap. You got it, and back again. Tap, tap, lovely. We're trying to keep bums down because it's quite easy for this to start creeping up into a more of a pike position. You haven't got very much longer. If you're really struggling, bring your knees down and just do the shoulder taps, okay? This is not the easiest. And 3, 2, and 1, fantastic. Really good. Right, that's our 3. If you want to grab some water and just make sure that you're hydrated, we've sort of reached a bit of a halfway point, just make sure that you are hydrated enough. Okay, so just as a reminder, we are back up to those inchworms. 40 seconds is quite a lot. Remember, tone it down if you need to and bend those knees and crawl your way out as opposed to keeping this piked. Are we ready? Shoulder heavy, let's go. So rolling it out. If you want to do the more advanced version, it's with the press up. If not, we are just coming out into a plank position, hold it there for a second and then back up. And if you're struggling with the level change, don't do the level change, just keep it down onto the floor. Sometimes level changes can be a struggle for people. Looking really, really good. That's it. Keep it going. You've got just less than, oh God, about 5 seconds now. Okay, finishing the one you're doing. 2 and 1. Lovely. Not quite, sorry, not quite finishing the next one. Okay, so your next one, so a little break, and then we're going to go for those piked press ups. Okay, so you're in the downward dog position, head coming towards the floor. Just be careful not to hit the floor. Are we ready? 30 seconds, off you go. So again, this is a reminder, we're in that downward dog pike position, and you'll bring your head towards the floor by bending those elbows. It is not a shoulder movement just like that. You have to bend those elbows, okay? That's it. If you're really starting to struggle, it is down into a normal press up. If you're struggling again, it is into a knee press up. Okay, finishing there, that's your 30 seconds. Well done. Okay, quick break, and then we've got 20 seconds. Very, very quick. Crabby, crab, crab, tap, tap. Crab back again, tap, tap. All right, are we ready? Getting down for those crabs. 2, 1, off we go. So across, 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 tap, tap. Depending on how much space you've got is how far across you're coming, and try to keep those bottoms down. Lovely, you are halfway already. Looking good. Very crab-like. And that's a compliment. 19 and 20, knees down. Fantastic. Well done, ladies. Very, very good. Not the easiest set, that one. Shoulders should be feeling nice and warm now. Right. Okay, that's quite enough of that. So we'll move on to lower and give a little lower blast now. So we are going to, this one's very jumpy, this one. Just watch your knee, Hannah, on this one, darling, because it can be a little bit tough. I'll show you a version which doesn't aggravate so much. We're going to start with a little squat down to a jump up, okay? And then we're going to go for some skaters, and then we're going to go for a little step side step with a back lunge. Okay, we haven't done that one before. I will show you. So we're going to leap about now. Legs have got to have some power on it. Sorry, I've cut the top half off, but you'll see. So we're all the way down to the floor. Okay, all the way down, touch, and you're leaping up. All right, so speed should be down and leap up, down and leap up. Now, Hannah, darling, if that's like ouch and a half, then you're going to squat and jump up. Okay, just squat backwards and push it right back, as opposed to coming all the way down, because that can be a little bit tough on the knees. If your knees are feeling particularly crunchy, I would just go for the squat. So let's start there before we cool down too much. So squat right down, touch the floor, leaping up. Lots of leg energy required on this one. 40 seconds, 2, 1, off we go. That's quite tough. That's it. Oh, my lovely little frogs. Brilliant. Crabs, frogs, all sorts of animals going on here. I think at one point I had a lizard in there, but that seems to have crawled away. That's it. Remember, if it's really, really making your knees crunchy, just go to a squat all the way down and all the way up if you can. A nice big leap, getting your legs to do the work. This will absolutely cane after a while if you've got this right. Less than 10 seconds left, my lovelies. That's it, Hannah. Yeah, just that's it. Sit back. Good. And 2 and 1. Very nice. Right. Okay. Little break. So second one is a skater. A little bit like a fast curtsy lunge. This one. You're going to come across and legs backwards. Okay. So the full movement you do need a little bit of space for. Up and across. Don't whack anything behind you. Your leg is swinging behind you, and your arms can assist by doing a little skiing movement, and that's why it's called a skier. Just you need to keep your knees bent on this one. Okay, it's not straight. So let's give that a go. So we'll go for 30 seconds on that one. Come to the side. 2, 1, off we go. Across and skate behind you. Across. So you've got to leave your foot off the floor. Off the floor. Very good. That's it. Oh, there's some pace going on there. That's amazing. That's it. Now, to cool this one down a little bit, you're not jumping. So if you want the regressed version, anyone, this is the one, okay? And you can leave the foot on the floor if you're really struggling. Are we ready? 2 and 1. Lovely. Okay, right, little break. Your last one before we do this lot again. Okay, so a side step back lunge. We haven't actually done this. I'm going to do this to the front and then the side. So you're into a squat position, and you're going to bring that foot out, and then you're going to bring it backwards and lunge, okay? So foot coming out, tap, lunge, all right? So let's show you from the side. So foot coming out, tap, lunge, all right? Out, you can put a bit of weight on it if you want to, and then you're coming backwards. So let's give that a go. Tiny bit of coordination required on this one. Right, so we're going 20 seconds each side. Out, back, and backwards. All right? Are we ready? 2, 1, off you go. Coming to the side, back, and outwards. So a little bit of weight shifting. So it's not that, it's that. Okay, if that makes sense. So you're coming to the squat out, back, and down. Now, the reason this is hard is because you need to stay in the squat, okay? Don't come out with it. That's the bit that is making it hard. All right, ladies, swapping legs. That's your 20 seconds on the one side. Stay down, squatting across, and down. Backwards, that's it. Fantastic. Bringing it out. Again, Hannah, just fairly tough on knees, this one, darling, so bring yourself up if you need to. Lovely. And 3, 2, and 1. Shake those legs out. That one's quite tough. Oh, lactic acid on that little bad boy. Right. Okay, just grab a drink if you'd like to. Just a little sip, though. Okay, so we're going to go for that one again. Looking very, very good. Right, so we're going to go for our squatting down, jumping up. Okay, nice little leap. Again, just go easy on the knees. All fairly knee heavy, this one. Are we ready? 40 seconds, off you go. So squatting it down, jump it up. Let me show you the versions on that one. So we are all the way down, touch the floor and leap, or we are a squat backwards, okay? And again, the squat backwards is here, not there. There's a difference, okay? Push right back and then you're jumping up with both hands. Lovely, a little bit of momentum, watch the knees. That's it. Lactic acid builds on this one because of the energy required for your legs to actually do that jump. You're nearly there, darling, you're nearly there. And 3, 2, and 1, very jumpy, well done. Right, very, very quick break, just shake it out. And we'll go to those skaters, so there's nice, beautiful, elegant skaters. Try to coordinate your hands, okay, arms and legs working on this one. Right, are we ready? 2, 1, 30 seconds this time. So as a reminder, across. Okay, you really can leap this if you want to, or you can just step it, okay? Completely up to you, or you can remove the hands and literally you're just stepping backwards if it's all a bit too much now. Clearly not for the people who are live. You are leaping about. I'm loving it. Fantastic. You can go fairly fast on this one. Just really remind yourself of your own balance. And 2, 1. Lovely. Okay. Last to the last. We are out, step onto it and back. Okay, so it's not that. Step and out. Try and stay low, okay? Out and low. Reason being is there's constant pressure on your quads. All right, my lovelies, 20 seconds and 20 seconds. If you need to shake it out, please come up and do that. 2, 1, let's go. So choosing one side and backwards. Don't alternate. We're coming across to the one side and back. That's it. Try and keep, as you are doing, keeping a little bit of a squat on the go there. And if it is too tough on the knees, come off, shake it off. Okay, 19 and 20, we're swapping sides. That's it, quick transition. Just again, get your balance. When you're going the other side, remember to step on that foot, then come down. Watch your knee on the way down, okay? Don't bang it on the floor. You're going a bit of a pace there, it's good. Okay, are we nearly ready? In 3, 2, 1 more. Boom. Excellent work. Absolutely excellent. Very, very well done. All right. We are going to finish this evening with a little bit of a core exercise, but actually what we're going to do is not complicated at all. Sometimes I can make this quite complicated. I've peeled it right down today, and we're going to do some classic core moves, but we're going to do them multiple times. So grab yourself a drink, have a rest, shake everything out, and then we're going to come down. I'm just going to grab a drink before I lose my voice. Okay. Right. So we're going to go for sit-ups and crunches, which I know everyone's like, oh, are we? That's not difficult. And it isn't until you have to do them multiple times. And Juliet's already done 100 of them. Oh, fun times, darling, fun times. Right, so we have got 20 seconds, and then we're going to take a rest, and then we're going to go 20 seconds. So what I want you to do is alternate the two, all right? We've actually therefore got 8 exercises to do. So if you want to bring yourselves down, my lovelies. And first one we're going to do is a sit-up. So your choice, if you want to add some weight in, by all means, add the weight to your chest, and that will make it however much the weight is heavier. I wouldn't go too heavy because you might get stuck. If you haven't got the weight or don't want to do the weight, hands in front of you and just squeeze your glutes slightly. And then we're going to roll up and down. So please remember it's a roll and a curl, not flat back, otherwise you'll just flat your back on the floor and that hurts. So 20 seconds there, tiny break. And then we're going into 20 seconds here, okay? Hands behind your head, hands to your temples, or you can have your hands up if you want to. And also you can hold on to a weight if you want to make this more difficult. We're going to go through quite a few rounds. So I will keep sort of shouting out changes. Yeah, you'll be able to keep up. It's not too complicated. All right, are we ready? We're going to start with the sit-up. So add the weight if you want to grab the weight if you do want to add weight. And we're going to go 20 seconds, 2, 1, off we go, my loves. So down and up. That's it. Now, if you want to be competitive with yourself, then you can count how many you're doing and see if you can beat it, or at least maintain it. You're all going at different paces, so I would say I'd count everyone, but I think that's going to go wrong. Okay, that's 20 seconds. So we're going to take a break, just a very, very, very quick break. Bring yourselves down, and then we're going to the crunches. Off you go. So we have a very, very quick break transition. That's it. Work your way through, looking good. And remember, I'm really fussy with crunches, nose up to the ceiling. That's it. You're nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Relax for 5 seconds. Okay. And then we're going to go back to those sit-ups. Are we ready? 2 and 1. Off we go. Up and down. That's it. So number 3 of 8. Cole's going to be feeling this if it hasn't done already, Juliet. Oh my God. And 3, 2, and 1. Tiny break, 5 seconds, and we're going to go to those crunches. Bring yourself down, get yourself set. 2, 1. Off we go. Number 4. That's it. Keep it going. Lovely. You can even slightly remember the amount that you're doing. Try and get one more in if you can. And 3, 2, and 1. Tiny break. All right. So round 5 coming up. We're nearly there. 4 and 5. Off we go. Sit-ups. Lovely. That's it. Remember, if you're using the weight, you can actually use the weight to help you with this one. So move the weight away, and that will assist if you're struggling to get up. Nearly there. In 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay, 5 seconds break, bringing it down. Off you go. 20 seconds. That's it. All right, we have got one more of each, I do believe. I've possibly got the maths wrong, but we're doing one more of each. 5 more seconds, see if you can get another couple in. That is definitely doing the trick now. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Very, very quick break. Right. If you're really struggling to take a little bit longer, we've got 2 more to go. Off we go. Sit-ups. You are doing marvelously well. So if you're really starting to struggle, bring those knees away from you. Okay, that does make it easier. Straighter legs makes it easier. Okay, 10 seconds left on this one. You are nearly there. You have got one more to do. In 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Okay, 5 seconds break. Bring yourself down. Last of the last, ladies. Doing really well. 2, 1. Off you go. 20 seconds worth of work. Looking good. Cause of steel. 10 seconds work. That's it. We've started to slow down a little bit. And 3, 2, and 1. Absolutely brilliant. Right. I defy anyone not to be feeling that now. Oh. Right. So to get yourself out of that, the first thing to do as you're in that position is just bring your knees and feet together. And then we're going to just flop to the side. So hands out to the side and just unlock the whole of the core area. Try really hard to relax. Deep breath. Oh, very, very well done this evening. And bring your hands, knees up and over, and then we're going to bring them across to the other side. Relax. Oh, lovely. And bringing those knees up. Right. Spin yourself over. And we're just going to go into that little half cobra. That's it. If you fancy going to a full cobra, absolutely fine. But if you're like, no, I literally just need to stretch those abs out, and half cobra's fine. Nice deep breath and relax. Excellent. Right. Rolling it down, and then we're going to just bring up one foot if you are able to, and just bring that towards your bum, and then push those hips forwards towards the ground. Get those poor legs that have done some work a good stretch out. Wonderful. Okay, release. And we're going to come to the other side. Remember to push that hip forwards. 4 and 2, 1. Lovely. Release that. Okay, hands to the side. And then you're just going to push up. And we're coming into a cat and cow. So all the way up. Oh, stretch that back out. Through and release. All the way up and through. Release. Okay, back to the center. Lovely, lovely. Bringing it down, and we're just going to roll those shoulders. Release those poor shoulders out that have done some work. And the other way. And just bring one arm across and just relax that out. And just remember that's bringing your shoulder right down away from your ear. And be careful just not to hold your elbow joint. And the other side. Wonderful. And one final one, I'll just turn to the side. You're just going to bring your leg up, and then we're going to hinge forwards. Now, if you can't touch the floor with that hinge, that's absolutely fine, just as long as you're getting a stretch down the back of your leg. Lovely. And then let's swap to the other side. Oh. Wonderful work. You're amazing. Thank you very much, and thank you for joining me this evening.